My name is Clint from GSI Technical Support. Today's video on burner cycling is intended for GSI and FFI portable dryers with vision controls, which cover all portable dryers built by GSI from 2006 through 2022. The service is moderately difficult, and it is recommended that the service be performed by a GSI or FFI dealer. Before you begin, please read the relevant GSI user manuals and follow all safety guidelines outlined, including the usage of personal protective equipment. Required tools. To perform this service, you may need the following tools: 7/16 open wrench for LP dryers, or an 11/16 open wrench for natural gas dryers. Straight blade screwdriver. Burner cycling information. Before we make any adjustments to the dryer, let's take a minute to better understand why burner cycling is so important in the process of high-low burner cycling. What is burner cycling and why is it necessary? There are many benefits with a burner that cycles properly, but for this video, let's focus on the main purpose, which is to maintain a constant plenum temperature. The best way to ensure even plenum temperature is with a burner that is adjusted to cycle from high flame to low flame about twice per minute. In our example, the operator is adjusting the plenum temperature to a set point of 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Your set point may be different. He wants the temperature in the dryer plenum to increase to 120 degrees and then maintain a temperature of 120 degrees. Once a plenum set point is set to 120, the operator starts the fan and then the burner on the dryer. Let's get a better understanding of how our burner cycles by getting familiar with the fuel train on the dryer. At this point, the fan is started. The burner will start after a purge delay of 10 seconds. The 10-second purge delay is a safety requirement to ensure the existing air in the plenum is purged or replaced with new outside air prior to ignition. After the 10-second delay, the vision control energizes all the solenoid valves in the fuel pipe train. The reason for all the solenoids being energized is to allow enough fuel to the burner to reach the set point in a short period of time. The only adjustment you may have to make at this point is on the incoming fuel. The incoming fuel pressure needs to be high enough to reach your set point, which for our video is 120 degrees. The plenum temperature on the vision display should increase at a steady rate. If at any time the temperature stops increasing before reaching your set point, increase the fuel pressure by opening the supply valve. Once the set point is achieved, the dryer automatically goes into low fire by turning off the power to the coil of the cycle fuel solenoid. Let's recap the steps that got us to this point. The dryer is turned on. The operator has adjusted the plenum set point. The fan started, and after 10-second purge delay, the burner started. The solenoids on the fuel train energized until the burner reached the set point, at which time the power to the cycle solenoid is turned off, forcing the burner into low fire. Because of the unique design of the cycle solenoid, the gas does not shut off completely when the power to the solenoid is turned off. Instead, the gas is now forced through a small bypass orifice inside the solenoid valve, which, when adjusted properly, causes the gas pressure to decrease, resulting in a lower plenum temperature. By turning the thumb screw clockwise, you are reducing the size of the orifice, resulting in lower fuel pressure, which will lower the plenum temperature. Turn the knob clockwise and watch the gas pressure gauge. Make small adjustments, typically less than a quarter turn at a time, until you see the fuel pressure on the gauge decrease. Now, let's see how the pressure change is affecting the plenum temperature. We want the gas pressure to decrease, but we need to control how quickly the temperature drops. Now is a good time to remind you that a burner that is adjusted properly will cycle about twice per minute. How quickly the plenum temperature drops will directly affect the cycles per minute on the burner. On dryers with vision controls, the default plenum temperature differential is 1 degree. What is a temperature differential? If the set point is 120 degrees, the vision control will turn the power to the cycle solenoid off when the temperature reaches 120 degrees. This means you have reached your set point, so the fuel to the burner is reduced. The plenum temperature drops until it is 1 degree below the set point, or the 1 degree differential. In this case, the 1 degree decrease in temperature is 119 degrees. After dropping 1 degree, the power to the cycle solenoid turns on, the fuel pressure increases, and the plenum temperature begins to rise until it reaches 120 degrees, at which time the cycle process begins again. High fuel pressure until the plenum reaches 120 degrees, then low fuel pressure until the plenum temperature drops to 119 degrees. Hopefully this information helps to explain burner cycling and just how important it is that the burner cycles correctly. Tips and tricks. A burner needs to cycle a recommended 2 times per minute for the plenum to properly maintain temperature. Twice a minute is used as a guideline, but should not be a strict rule. The main goal is to have a burner that cycles regularly. Use the vision display to monitor the cycling rate. Watch the plenum temperature and the high flame and low flame information. Ideally, you would like to have the time on low and high flame about the same. You can adjust that time by adjusting the main fuel regulator and the thumb screw on the cycle solenoid. Is the burner on low flame longer than high flame? Reduce the fuel pressure at the thumb screw so the plenum temperature will decrease faster when in low flame. Is the burner on high flame longer than low flame? Increase the incoming fuel pressure so the temperature is increased faster when in high flame. Because the incoming gas valve adjusts the fuel to the whole pipe train, it is recommended to monitor burner cycling anytime the incoming fuel pressure is changed, because you may need to adjust the thumb screw to ensure proper cycling. Dryer operation when the ambient temperature is high can make it difficult to achieve proper burner cycling. Continue to reduce the low flame gas pressure with the thumb screw until the burner cycles. In extreme cases, you may need to switch from high-low fire to on-off to maintain plenum temperatures. Look for a video on the burner on-off cycling to be released soon. That completes this video for burner cycling for burners with vision controls. The following is valuable information to assist you further. Look for more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.